One of your most experienced developers just retired. This is the person who supported your critical COBOL application for years. They knew exactly where to look when something failed, which programs were fragile, and what not to touch. Now, they're gone. What's left is an application your team owns, but doesn't fully understand. There's limited documentation, unclear dependencies, and no clear picture of how everything fits together. Before a change, leadership is asking, who actually understands this application today? Where are we spending development time? Where are the risks? And what should we modernize first? Traditionally, those answers live in one person's head, or they don't exist at all. What we're going to show is how BMC AMI DevX replaces that with data and go from, we don't understand this application, to a clear, prioritized action plan. The first step is understanding the application, how it's structured, where the technical debt lives, and what needs attention first. We start with application analysis in BMC AMI zAdviser Enterprise. The application analysis report takes thousands of lines of COBOL and turns them into a structured, actionable understanding. Right away, it tells us this application has 49 programs and roughly 10,500 lines of code. If you look closely at the analysis, zAdviser even notices that we are looking at a test or demo application. But instead of just listing programs, this report maps the full architecture, distinct subsystems, call hierarchies, and how every component relates to each other. For the most complex programs, we can get a deep technical analysis. Take CWXT-COB. The analysis identifies its business function along with the processing rules, control flow, data structures, and external dependencies, all extracted from the code. It also flags risk areas. Here, the analysis identified a high-severity risk, an in-memory table overflow that could corrupt data without warning. It recommends specific improvements the team can act on right away. As part of our modernization effort, we've been tasked with removing any I/O related to report writing and turning that logic into a reusable, callable routine that multiple applications can leverage. The modernization notes help us pinpoint exactly where that report writing logic exists across the application. Instead of digging through thousands of lines of COBOL, we can identify which programs are performing file writes, generating reports, or handling output formatting. So instead of modernization being a risky, manual effort, we now have a guided, data-driven approach to refactoring the application. But analyzing the source code is only half the picture. Let's look at what the telemetry reveals about production stability, because this is where the data really starts telling a story. Over a 90-day period, zAdviser captured 47 bends across 75 programs. On the surface, that seems manageable, about 1 every 2 days, and the overall stability category comes back as good. But here's what makes the analytics unique. This is a concentrated failure pattern, not a broad quality problem. 73 out of 75 programs have 0 bends. Just 2 programs are responsible for every single failure. And 1 program, CWXT-COB, accounts for 89% of all production bends, with a risk score of 438, flagged as critical. Now let's bring this together. The Refactoring Candidates dashboard helps us prioritize modernization efforts based on everything we've just seen: complexity, change frequency, and production risk. Among the top, CWXT-COB. The same program that accounts for 89% of production bends, the same program the analysis flagged for report writing extraction, confirmed here as one of the highest priority refactoring candidates. This is data-driven prioritization. The team now knows exactly where to start. This is what application analysis delivers. Your team gets a complete picture of an application that would have taken weeks to document. Architecture, business logic, risks, and targeted modernization opportunities, like extracting shared services. That's the foundation for every decision that follows.